everybody and welcome back for another episode of the Football Manager 2016 Manchester United Career Mode. I am ScottBGaming and today we're going to be looking at a couple of quite important fixtures in the Manchester United season. The first being Man City away from home in the league, the second game being Barcelona away in the Champions League. Now I just want to give you a quick update on exactly what happened in the bit where I wasn't actually recording. I had quite a good selection of results, has to be said. I was pleased with the boys. I only had one slight blip, and that was away to Basel in the Champions League. But as you can see from here, the last game we showed, I believe, was Aston Villa, where we won 1-0. We then went away to Swansea, took a 1-0 victory there. Unfortunately, that's when the slip-up happened against Basel. We were 1-0 down originally, but we got back into the game. I believe it was with a Mata goal, and then sadly, Basel took the lead again after I decided to keep it on attacking. Went to Watford. Well, no, we didn't go to Watford. Watford came to us, beat them 2-0. Capital won third round against West Ham. We managed to get a 1-0 win there. 2-0 against Palace. FC Midtjylland, we beat them 2-1. I was expecting a better game than what it was. We were 2-0 up and cruising, but we didn't quite put away as many chances as we should have. And then we went at home to Norwich 2-0. So 8 games unbeaten in the league. But having said that, if you look against the teams we've played, we haven't actually played any of the big boys yet. And from the list of fixtures we have coming up is really quite scary. We've got Man City, Barcelona, Arsenal, Tottenham in a cup game, Liverpool, Barcelona. Hell of a run of games there. I'm hoping to pick up as many points as absolutely possible, but it's not going to be easy, and that will be because of a couple of reasons. The first reason, I have a lot of injuries. The second reason is I have a lot of injuries, and it's not even that I have a lot of injuries actually. It's more I have injuries to key players. Ashley Young, not that he's the key player, not the best example to start with, note to self. Ashley Young got injured on international duty. He was out for a couple of weeks. That wouldn't have been a problem. However, Martial was already out for 9 months. 9 months he's out with. I think it's cruciate damage to his ligaments. It's pretty poor. Wasn't happy with that. So I had to put Depay up front. You ask, why would you put Depay up front? You have Rooney there. Rooney can play up front. No, he's injured for 3 months. So yeah, that's right. Martial and Rooney both injured. Depay's done quite a decent job up front, actually, has to be said, in the time that I've had to play him there. But I have very limited options in terms of what I can do with other people. So I've got James Wilson is playing more than I would have expected him to. Breel Embolo's come into the team. In fact, he scored his first goal in the league quite recently. It might have been in the Palace game or Norwich. It was one of the two, I think. And it's leaving us a little bit thin up front, sadly. And I didn't have enough transfer budget to actually make any moves, because those 2 injuries happened quite early on. So good news is, though, we've been keeping pretty good clean sheets. The only game we've conceded more than one since the season began was against Basel. But, these things happen. Sadly, though, just before this game, Schneiderlin got injured on international duty, so we're going to have to work something out here. So let's take us to the game against Man City away from home. I've been toying around with how I want to show the game footage as well. We might try 2D for this episode. We'll see how it goes. See how I feel, really. Right. Oh, Luke Shaw needs a rest. Of course he does. When it rains, it pours. Okay, Morgan Schneiderlin's got to go. Daley Blind's going to make a case, though, for playing in this game. For now, I'll just put him as a substitute, but I think I'll change that. Anyone else need of a rest apart from Shaw? I think Rojo is going to be the man to come on. I'll keep Shaw on the bench just in case I need him. I hope not. But yeah, as you can see there, Morgan Schneiderlin out for 3 to 4 weeks. Wayne Rooney's out still for 3 to 4 weeks. He's been out for quite a while, so he's actually coming back a bit. But Martial's fucked, for lack of a better term. He's out for the rest of the season, pretty much. A good bit of news, though, is that Andrija Zivkovic has actually put in a few goals for us. I think both were Champions League goals, but both were very key as well. I think, in fact, the game against, it might have been Swansea in the league, so I think I might have lied. He only scored 1 game in the Champions League, 1 game in the league, but the game against Swansea, I think he was the only goal scorer in the game we won 1-0, so I was pretty delighted with that. Now I need to look who else I want to put on bench. In fact, am I really going to put Marouane Fellaini on the bench? No, I'm not. Okay, right. Do I want that to be the starting lineup? I might put Herrera on for Mata. Carrick and Schweinsteiger's quite defensive. One up front, Depay. Young and Yarmolenko okay form-wise. Matteo Darmian could use a break as well. And I'm tempted to let him have one and put Smalling on in his place. This, let's be honest, this is going to go horrifically wrong because I'm recording it now. We're away at Man City. So we'll go for a controlled outlook. I think will probably be the best for this game. And right, let's fingers crossed. Let's see what the damage happens. Phil Jones is lacking a match sharp. Oh, shut up. He's just come back from injury, which is another good thing. Okay. Well, they're expecting us to get a win here. I think that's very bold. I'm focusing on what we can do. It's about me. It's not about Man City. I mean, it's about Man United, not me. So they've got Aguero, though. That's all kinds of problems. Sterling's in fine form. Silva, yeah, it's a horrific team to have to come up against, let's be honest. Mangala, left back, though. That is interesting. Yeah, I think we should try and break Sergio Aguero's leg. Without getting a red card, ideally. Let's pick up where they left off. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, not going to give specifics. I think set up roughly how I'd like it. Interesting. Want it to be quicker between highlights. Okay. Sorry, just pissing around here while we're playing the game. Just kind of looking at all the buttons and all the exciting things. Is that a penalty? Sorry, what have I missed? No, it's not. Thank God. Man City starting with the ball, but then again it was from the centre kick, so it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to worry yet. I might even edit this, to be honest with you, and just get to the point where something interesting happens, hopefully for us. No, not that. Never that. Do I want that? Do I want that? Do I bloody want that? Yes, yes I do. Right, this is the layout I think I'm going to go with. He says, not convinced. I'm not convinced with myself. Okay, Man City have got a corner pretty early on. That's fine. All City so far, 84% possession. That's alright, boys. It's only 3 minutes into the game. 84%. Okay. To be honest with you, I'll take a draw in this game. Not going to lie. Man City have been on a pretty good run themselves. They're lying second in the league. I think it's only... Yeah, it's because they won 7 out of their 8 and they lost 1. I can't remember who they lost to, but it was a bit of a shock from what I recall. Okay, Man City pushing forward a little bit here. Still got the ball, 4 men round him. Rebound goes to Nasri, of course it does. They're being very patient with their build-up. It's good. Fortunately, that was a quite tepid shot there by Sergio Aguero, something that I'm sure he won't look to do again. De Gea has the opportunity to clear it. Also, interestingly, is that Daley Blind... Who's Daley? Daley Blind came to me and said, I'm not getting enough first-team games. And I said, Schweinsteiger's mugging you off. He's looking great. And he went, fair enough. So, that's what we were dealing with there. So, Carrick is meandering to the ball. To Jones. To Schweinsteiger. And Herrera loses the ball. Oh no, he's got the... No, Delph. I mean, if they hit us on the counter, I'm going to be very salty. 6 minutes, and we're still in highlight. Okay, well, it's going really well for us here. Well, we've got 37% possession now. Yay! Again, 7 minutes. Temper your reactions, Scott. Okay. Right. Now 12 minutes in. Lots happening early on in the game. None of it for us. I don't like that. And Herrera with the ball. Plays it into Young in a dangerous position. Young just smashes it off the left back Mangala. Ah, these things happen. Okay. Oh, very quick switch to a Man City highlight. Never good. Never good. Silva picks up the ball. Oh, narrowly puts it over. Interesting. Another Man City highlight. 16 minutes in, boys. They've had 7 shots. We've had 1. I don't even remember the shot. It wasn't a highlight. It's not helping, like I said, that we've got a lot of key players, or, well, again, I keep saying a lot of key players. Yeah, just key players, really, that would be first team starters in this game. And Man City breakthrough with Nasri. Fortunately, a couple of deflections takes it wide for a corner. Yeah. I like the fact that you can choose body language as something that you want to watch. Obviously not. Anyway, segueing again. 23 minutes gone, still 0-0. Another booking for Man City. Still 40% possession. We've had a couple shots, none on target though. Looking very much like a Man United performance of this season. A lot of wayward passes though. 71 out of 111, 63%. They've got 80% passing. Something that we might need to look on. But let's have a look, see what happens here. Oof. Poor marking by our centre backs there, I think. I think that's fair to say. We escaped that instance. Can we escape again? Yeah, Alvaro's Balance has been booked. Didn't know that happened. Oh, and Phil Jones. Oh, that's alright then. Just as I was saying about Man City's bookings, we get 2 within the space of 3 minutes. That's great. Right, Rojo with the throw-in. Gives it away, obviously. But gets it back. Looks for Schweinsteiger on the edge of the area. Carrick. Come on, United. Do something useful with it. Interesting. Rojo still gets it, though. Plays it in. Yarmolenko picks it up. Yarmolenko buries it, and we are 1-0 to the good. Very much an undeserved goal. If the highlights... I don't even know what I'm going to show you up to this point. It might show you all of it, might show you none of it. Yeah, I'll take that. I will take that goal. Thank you very much. Yarmolenko is able to get in front of Nasri and put it in the bottom corner, and that is what we like to see. I need to set it up so that replays show in 3D. Replays, goals, yeah. Well, yeah. I'll work it out another time, it's fine. It's A-OK with me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Big trouble in Little China, but Ander Herrera's going to get onto the ball there. Can we make anything happen as a result? No, no, we can. What? I mean, what is that? Ander Herrera just kicks it into about a sea of Man City players. No one there from us. It was never going to go well. Carrick with the interception. Carrick still gets the ball. Very nice. Memphis takes it out wide slightly. Plays it into Yarmolenko, the goal scorer. Are we going to hit them on the counter? Oh, Otamendi with a clearance. It was in a dangerous position, but Man City are able to tidy it up. Rojo back into Alvarez Balanta, who's actually played very well for me. I've heard reports that Alvarez Balanta isn't as good this year as he has been in previous games, but he's done pretty well for me so far. Young does his man. Looks for the cross. Memphis is unmarked, and it is 2-0. 2-0 away at Man City. I don't know why my voice is that high. That's pretty good. Still high. That is remarkable. Exploiting the weakness that is Mangala at left back. Memphis just caresses the ball off his head and into the goal. I like that. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Sanya takes it out right. Plays it back into Delph. Nasri looking dangerous. Silva. Oh, okay. Good block. Jones charges it down. Very nice. Thank you, sir. I mean, 2-0 up in this game is remarkable. All I can say for us is that we've been clinical. That's pretty much about it. Everything else, they've been, well, fantastic. And we've been quite good in the tackles side of things. But beyond that, not great. Although our average rating is slightly better, but I'm guessing that's more to do with the goal scorers than anything else. So Aguero plays it out to Nasri. They've got quite a fluid formation. I do like that. Sterling, but De Gea is able to pick it up. De Gea, we're going to try and keep you away from Real Madrid for as long as possible, because I think you're fantastic. Why, thank you. Sorry, I was doing roleplay there, playing the role of David De Gea. Could you not tell by the Spanish accent I put on? Anyway, Memphis going for a breakthrough. Interrupts his own soliloquy. Soliloquy, is that the right word? Oh, Ander Herrera forces a very good save out of Joe Hart. Depay seems to be running all kinds of problems, I was going to say. Running problems all over the Man City defence. It looks like when Martial and Rooney come back, they're going to have to fight for their position with Depay, and I didn't think I'd be saying that at the start of this season. Yarmolenko with the ball. Oh, gives it away, unfortunately. I thought he was going to play it back out wide, but alas. And Joe Hart just boots it out for touch. Okay. Well, this is surprising. Still have one opportunity before the break, I would ascertain. Oh, Aguero looks to have been played through, but Alvarez Balanta picks it up nicely. Young. Is he going to do... Oh, he's done Mangala again. Oh no, Mangala's caught back up. That was embarrassing. Phil Jones with a header. I'm a bit worried though that both my centre-backs are on a yellow card. But they're playing pretty well outside of that. Nasri picks the ball back off from Yarmolenko. Rojo's forced out wide to try and chase Nasri down, make it so it's not too dangerous. But Sanya picks it up with an opportunity for a cross. Delph. Oh, you Aston Villa snake, Fabian. Memphis. Nothing's going to happen from here. He's got 4 men round him and he still passes the ball out. Beautiful play by Memphis. Yarmolenko finds Ander Herrera. Plays it to the feet of Memphis. Back out wide to Marcus Rojo. Rojo with a cross. And Man City clear it. I think it's just whittling down time until the half-time interval here. Or, having said that, Man City are going to smash us on the counter. Aguero breaks through. Balanta with a great tackle. And it goes out for a throw-in. Not doing too bad. I mean, the stats obviously heavily favour Man City. But performance-wise from the highlights, we do seem to be tidying things up relatively well, at least up to this point. So, positive signs to be taken. And obviously the 2-goal lead is always good to be taken. Nasri, oh, great interception by Balanta, or block more accurately, and Graham Scott brings us to the half-time interval. Now, encourage the players to prove a point, should we? Passionately. I'll say I'm pleased with the performance, because I am. Okay, they seem relatively pleased with that. Okay, I'm going to keep it with this format. I'm not going to, reinvent the wheel. We seem to be doing okay in terms of David Silva's injured. I love that. Nice to see another team get an injury besides myself. Although who they bring on could cause all kinds of problems. But De Bruyne is out, so it'd be interesting to see who they'd play, actually. They bring on Iheanacho and play him as a central attacking midfielder. And Company's just come off for Di Michaelis. Well, that says a lot, really, doesn't it? Jesus Navas picks up the ball for City. Feet of Aguero. Out wide to Mangala. Mangala's going to cross it. Don't let Mangala cross it in, for God's sake, boys. And we pick it up. Young out wide. Gives it to Toure. Memphis was just smash it down the line. Memphis would have got that. Anyway, Man City come forward again. Sterling. Oh, it's a goal. That's unfortunate because David De Gea does make a very good save there from the Sterling shot, but falls right to Jesus Navas, and yeah, Jesus Navas is the substitute who came on for Silva, so that shows me. That went and showed me. We need to see a highlight of it. Well, it would be rude not to, really, wouldn't it? Okay. Right, I want to make a substitution, and it's already another highlight, so I'm filled with dread. Completely filled with dread. Who do I want to bring on for where? Because, yeah, everyone's playing all right, actually. But I want to bring on some fresh legs. I'm leaning towards putting on Zivkovic for Young. And Blind for Schweinsteiger, purely because Schweinsteiger's looking aggressive and on a yellow card, and I think that spells all kinds of problems. Anyway, we'll have to see how it goes. Completely see Man City coming back into this game, sadly. Well, they already kind of have with the first goal. Schweinsteiger plays it out to Young. Young does Mangala for about the 5th time this game. Crosses it in. Di Michaelis heads it clear. Yarmolenko picks it up. Plays it back out to Carrick. Looks for Schweinsteiger. Great ball to Marcus Rojo. Rojo with a cross. Finds Yarmolenko. And it is unbelievable. 3-1 Man United. Capitalising on all these chances. Yarmolenko seems to put himself in a great position. Otamendi, you might want to have a look at yourself there, mate. I think you've let a bollock drop. But I'll take that. Yarmolenko with 2 goals. Good day. Good day. Oh, here we go. Nasri, back out to Mangala. To Otamendi. Looking for Mangala out left. Mangala just keeps it on. Nasri, there's too much room here, boys. Oh, Nasri squirts it wide. Probably should use better words than squirts it wide. Note to self. Okay. Right, I'll keep the last substitution until about the 80th minute. Might give Memphis a break actually. He's done his job, I think. And he's looking a little bit tired. Okay, Zivkovic on the ball here. Floats one in, Otamendi gets the clearance. And Man City can potentially hit us here on the counter. 3 men at the back, not sure what's happening there. Jesus Navas with all the time in the world to pick that up. Atlanta's trying to close him down, not quite getting there. And, oof. Words failed me on that one. Okay. Right. Another highlight here. I was going to do a substitution, but we'll leave it for a moment. And Herrera loses the ball to Yaya Toure. Smalling picks it up though, and I thought was going to lose it to Aguero, but we plays it back to De Gea. Alvarez Balanta. Back to De Gea. Put it out to Rojo, or smash it. Yep. Go smash it. Blind picks it up to Ander Herrera. Tries to find Zivkovic. Don't know if it's going to get there. Does just about. Blind on the ball. Blind finds Yarmolenko just about. Is he going to get there? Great cross. No one's there. No one's at the back post. Zivkovic keeps it in play. Memphis. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. Zivkovic again. And it's cleared. It's fun. I'll make the substitution now before I forget. Memphis, you've played well, son. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. I think I'll put Embolo on purely because he's 100%. Wilson's 93. And Aguero's got the ball. What happened? What happened? Great save by De Gea. Marcus Rojo. A 3-1 win away at Man City. That's quite remarkable because in pre-season, I'm not going to lie to you, apart from in 1 or 2 games, we were crap. And we've been, well, if you look at the stats, they've absolutely dominated it. But a lot of the highlights have actually been us. So, you know, we've only had 1 clear-cut chance and scored 3 goals. I think that says a lot. It says we need to create more clear-cut chances. Okay. Out wide to Sanya. Still not all over. Back to Sanya. To Nasri. This is the danger. De Gea again making a good save here. 25 shots, 10 on target. Oof. But a few of them will look dangerous, not too many. Jesus Navas. Seems to be the danger man since he came on. Sterling. Back to Sanya. Fernando. To Sterling. It's like they're waiting for an opening that might not arrive. Boots it down to Embolo. Surely you've got the pace to outrun Demichelis. My grandma could outrun Demichelis. Okay. Maybe tone it down a little bit. We are winning. Which is just going to mean it's going to be that much more painful when we get absolutely slaughtered in Barcelona. I think I've got a few changes that I'll be making in mind. In fact, I should have brought off Depay earlier because he'll be very much crucial for that game. Because starting Embolo at this age or James Wilson, I don't think will be the right decision. Good save by De Gea. It's a bit of tennis in the box here. Ping pong even. Here we go. Navas still got the ball. And Man United get the clearance. Good work, boys. Good work. Haven't really had to tweak the tactics too much. Apart from absorbing pressure and scoring goals when we get the opportunity. Not too much to fault. Apart from, obviously, Man City you'd expect to have more chances being at their ground. It's not been a boring 1-0 game. I'm pleased there's been a few goals in this actually, because even though we were solid in the other performances in the league, it was only 1-0, 2-0 wins, and there were very few highlights in those games. There's been more highlights in this game than about 4 of those games combined, I think. So I think I might have picked the right one. I just went for it because it was a derby game and it was followed by Barcelona, which is going to be quite an important Champions League game for us. Although I'm hoping to get some points in the Barcelona ties, whether that be at the Nou Camp or Old Trafford, and do a job on Basel when we have them at home, and then get the result again against Midtjylland. Should see us through. Might not win us the group, but should see us through, hopefully. Because I don't really, well, I don't want to come bottom of the group, but I don't want to do Europa League football either. Just because that'll cause all kinds of problems, and I think I can see us making a bit of a run at the league this season, which is nice. I was hoping for, well, I thought I'd get us top 4, but actually, let's not jinx it. Let's just see what happens. Okay, I think we just cleared it off Nasri and that went in. Interesting. Interesting. I want to see a replay of that. Mangala, Nasri, no, Jones kicks it off Nasri and then Nasri just buries it. Okay. Give him the goal there. 30 shots we've had. Not another highlight. What are we doing? Are we actually going to throw this away? We're going to throw this away, aren't we, boys? And Herrera clears it to no one. Otamendi. Man City are coming forward in numbers here. They've only got about 2 players back. Why are we not closing Sanya down quicker? And that's a goal. 3-all. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I could tell when that second goal went in that we were going to piss it up the wall, and that's exactly what we did here. That is absolutely horseshit. But, you know, that was always going to be on the cards with the Football Manager, wasn't it? I mean, the marking was wank by Mike Smalling. Yeah, Mike. I'm calling him Mike now. Nasri with frickin' 2 goals. You having a laugh? Oh, if they score again, it's just gonna be all over. Lind picks it up. The Carrick. The Small. Oh, I mean, it's shit. The game's over. 3-all. I did say I'd take a draw, but from being 3-1 up, I'd like to have got the win, if I'm being honest with you. Very entertaining for you guys to watch, but yeah, I'm going to tell them it was disappointing after they threw that away. Looking fired up. Yeah, well. Should have looked fired up when you were 3-1 up, boys. Okay. It's a draw. Still top of the league. Still top of the league. Right, okay. We'll get up to the Barcelona game where I can just be full of disappointment for you then. Okay, so now we're at the Barcelona game. Let's see what team I'm going to put forward. I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, right. Right, Mata is going to start. Lind is going to give Michael Carrick a bit of a break. Shaw's coming back in. Rojo. Smalling's coming off for Darmian. Okay, now what do I want to do with the rest of it? Do I want to leave it as it is? I mean, we don't really have much in the way of options, to be quite honest, apart from what we have on the bench. So I'm leaning towards keep it as it is there. I mean, Balanta could use a bit of a break as well, to be fair. But I'm tempted, sorely tempted to leave it as it is and just hope for the best. Yarmolenko again could use a bit of a break, but Zivkovic. No, I'll start this team, I think. Gone for a more bit of a defensive approach here against Barcelona at the Nou Camp. Either way, I don't think whatever we were going to put forward was going to do particularly well. And we have to hope for the best. Well, you know, we did better than I thought we were going to do against Man City. And why is Suarez out left? Shouldn't Neymar... Okay, don't question it. Don't question it, just play. Apply advice to team, yes please. Basically smash Lionel Messi. Yeah. Go and prove a point. I'm not bothered that I didn't get too many green reactions for that. I'll just fall on my sword. And we are now at the Nou Camp. Hopefully, I'd love a point here as well, actually. I really would. I mean, it's quite depressing saying this kind of stuff as Man United, but we did just play Man City and now Barcelona. So we've already had 1 point from those ties. Well, you could have argued, well, Man City were the better team statistically, but we seem to be doing quite well in the highlights as well. Should argue from 3-1 up we should have kept that, but that was the way the cookie crumbled, unfortunately. Barcelona already playing it round us. We've got so many danger men though, there's no point signalling people out. Well, there you go. Lionel Messi nearly smashed one in already. I don't think Barcelona are doing particularly well in their league, actually. I think they're about 6th or 7th. But it doesn't matter, though, because it's about European competition is all I care about. And they're Oh, brilliant. Off the corner flag, Young keeps it in play. Okay. I want to see how this game develops before I decide to make any little nuance changes. Okay. We're really struggling to keep possession so far. It is Barcelona at the Nou Camp. I can't stress that enough to you, game. And it's a goal. There it is. Messi buries one. 1-0. 15 minutes in. Now we start to micromanage. Retain possession. Let's say run at defence. Okay, I hadn't finished. Don't interrupt me, game. Yes, we know it's a very nice goal and very shit defending. Okay, brilliant. Let's move on with our lives, yeah? Okay, instructions. Run at defence. Be more disciplined. And pass into space. Okay. Right, we have the ball here, Shaw to Blind. Again, I also need to take into account that I'm missing like very important players. Memphis picks it up, don't know what the hell that was. And we get a corner. Yeah, we've had a shot. To be fair, Barcelona have only had 3, so it's been mainly in the midfield the game. But they have scored, so Mata crosses it in. Back stick, no one there. Young picks it up, plays it to Mata. Back in, no one there. Schweinsteiger picks it up. And we play it all the way back to Darmian. I swear Darmian gets a yellow card every game. Matter. Does it matter? Yes, it does. It's the Champions League. Young, okay, thought that was going to be a penalty there for some reason. Got excited, and now it's over. Suarez turning on the afterburners. Volanta heads it down to Rakitic. Back to Neymar. Tackle. Good tackle. Humps it downfield. Oh, I clicked retain possession. Maybe I didn't. Neymar slaps it wide. Okay, and Barcelona are going to hit us on the counter. I think that's safe to assume. Bartra. Sergio. Surgical Biscuits. Plays it out to Luis Suarez, who I still find weird being out wide. Rakitic, just plays it into Neymar, that's why. Neymar just runs around casually. De Gea makes the save. Shaw humps it into space. And by space, I mean the space between the two people that have gone to get a pie. Okay. Half an hour gone. We've done nothing. And who's that injured? Is that Darmian? I can't afford Darmian to be injured. Please tell me that's not. And that's where he should be. That's where he should be. And that's a goal. Okay. 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 Right. Okay. You need to stop interrupting me when I'm doing this game. Yeah, Messi gets the ball. No one was on him because Darmian's fucked on the sidelines. And we're 2-0 down. Expected to lose. And this is what is happening, ultimately. Okay. I want higher tempo, please. Okay. And, again, they've got the ball. Probably going to get another chance as well. Darmian needs to come off. Don't think I have anyone on the subs bench for him. Smalling, probably, but I don't know if I even put him on the subs bench. Probably not. Neymar picks it up. Off the post. Of course it does. Looking very much lost in this game. Man City, we showed at least a little bit of something. Who have we got on the bench? Okay, I think I'm going to have to put Jones at right back and put Rojo as centre back. And hope for the best on that one. Assertively. Show me something else this second half because you've been dog shit. Looks fired up. They look fired up after the loss, so that means nothing to me at this point. Midtjylland draw against Basel, that helps us though. Or drawing against Basel, which helps us. Even Midtjylland didn't get stomped like this against Barcelona. Although that might have been at their ground, I don't know. Neymar, tight angle, De Gea forces the save. Or De Gea forced into the save more accurately. The second goal I think is unlucky. It was a good finish by Messi, but Darmian was nowhere to be found because he was off injured. So that right side was completely open, and you're always going to struggle when you've got less than 11 men on the field against Barcelona. 2 men can't tackle Suarez. Oh, one of them does. Jones, well done. Humps it to Memphis, who gets tackled. But we pick it up with Young, who nearly loses the ball, and that's it. That was it. Oh no. Rakitic pings a great cross in. Cleared, but only as far as Neymar. To Messi, back to Rakitic. Dani Alves. Rakitic again. Neymar to Suarez, great goal. Oh, I thought that was a goal. I wouldn't have even had any complaints. That was fantastic. Schweinsteiger to Young. Mata. Just loses the ball needlessly with Mascherano. And again, Barcelona move forward. Neymar to Rakitic. Got so many men over there. Luke Shaw closes him down, but not quick enough. Goal. There it is. Suarez, and we have been fucking shit in this game. I don't think there's much of a better way of describing it than that, to be honest with you. We've looked bang average, if at best, actually. Bang average at best. Okay. I've given up hope of salvaging anything out of this game. I mean, the marking's remarkable. I mean, Messi's been marked out of the game, and Suarez is just left with Marcus useless fucking Rojo on him. Now they bring off Neymar and Sergio Biscuits. Right, okay. Let's see what I can do. Zivkovic, Yarmolenko needed a break. And I'll save 1 sub. Again, Barcelona, Nou Camp. Keep reminding yourself of that when you're fucking playing Europa League. Okay. It's going well. I'm actually enjoying it. Weirdly, I'm enjoying it. Zivkovic is going to need medical attention. Just saw that. Right, Blind picks up the ball. Schweinsteiger out wide to Shaw. Zivkovic, who has a shot, and that's all we can ask for. Hey. Georgia, well, they've got all the time in the world. Okay. Lionel Messi injured. Yeah! Let's hope he's out for months so we don't have to play him in the return leg. We might stand a chance. Okay, last substitution. Depay, you've got to come off because you're blowing out your ass. James Wilson will come on. So that's what I mean. I'm really lacking options here. And sure enough, they're probably going to score. Rakitic, all this time in the world. Blind's just going for a little... I don't know what he's doing. What's Blind doing over there? Okay. Marking is absolutely abhorrent there from Phil Jones, but gets back, but Suarez just makes him look absolutely special. And he looks a little bit special if we're being honest. Wilson, PK though, ex-United man. Made the right decision, going back to Barcelona. Zivkovic picks it up. And now he's having a run. Go on, Andreja. See what you can do. Plays it to Mata. Mata pings one in, but Bartra gets there. I'd like a goal. Make it less embarrassing. Wilson. Just men all over him. Schweinsteiger to Young to Mata. Tries playing Zivkovic, who gets a shot in, but goes well over the crossbar. I mean, it's looking a little bit more lively, but the game's already dead and buried, so there it is. Basel take the lead against Midtjylland. That's exactly what I didn't want. So now Basel are 3 points ahead of us at the halfway stage. So we really need to get some good performances out of these guys. I mean, there's no question we need to beat both Basel and Midtjylland and just hope that that'll be enough to get us qualification as second place in the group. And I'm not even convinced of that at this moment in time. Barcelona are going to finish with a late flurry of chances. Rakitic, Rafinha. Balls to Dani Alves. Good tackle though. Zivkovic can go the other way. Or just give it away to Mascherano, who's never had that much pace in his life. He moved like he had a rocket up his arse there. Anyway, Rafinha gets the ball to Sergio Roberto. And it's just going to bring a game to an end roughly, I think. Good ball to Jordi Alba though. Now that is a man with pace. Going up against his opposite number, Ashley Young. Scary. It's a scary thought that this team is in the Champions League. Actually, really, if you're looking player for player, we've got some good names, but not exactly everyone elite. At least in this team that I have here. I mean, De Gea's there. Schweinsteiger, you could argue, is there. Everyone else is like a work in progress. Mata's pretty damn good on his day. Everyone else is a bit like a meh. I'm just hoping they improve and we can gel better as a team and I get the money to be able to bring in some players. I mean, 250 million would be nice. I'm not going to get it, and I'd like to think I wouldn't waste it, as Van Gaal arguably has done. Assertively, I'm far from pleased with what I just saw. Okay, less said about that game, the better, I feel. But that's going to bring us to an end of this episode. I might just have a quick look at the Champions League tables, really. Details. Where are we going? Where are we going? What am I doing? Yeah, just show me the Champions League. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Man City doing tremendously well in their group as well. Right, let's see what work needs doing. Okay, -3 goal difference. Then that's only because of that Barcelona result. Let's be honest, Barcelona have qualified. We just have to hope that we can take Basel out of contention. Yeah, the worst thing is that Barcelona scored more goals against us than they did against Basel or Midtjylland. Interesting. Right, we'll have to see how things go. So, quickly show you the league table as well here. So 9 games played, 25 points. We've got a 3-point cushion in the league, so that's all right. It's just a shame that in the episode I record, I drop a winning position against Man City and get absolutely humped by Barcelona. But they're big games, so this kind of stuff's always going to happen. And I'm really worried, actually, looking at the next few games. Arsenal, Liverpool, Barcelona, Tottenham. I mean, let's be honest, we might not get a win out of any of them. We should, but we probably won't. Because we've been ravaged with cruel injuries. Danny Welbeck unregistered. Jack Wilshere unregistered. Interesting. Anyway, that'll bring us to an end of this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe down below. It means a great deal to me. Like I said, the next episode I'll bring you will likely be Arsenal and Tottenham. Possibly. In fact, I might do Arsenal, Tottenham, then the next episode be Liverpool, Barcelona. It might be overkill. I might play some of them off camera. I haven't decided yet. But it'll be a combination of something like that. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.